Welcome. We're here in Queens, New York, standing in front of the Unisphere, and we're going through some of the history based on some images that I collected over the past that I want to overlay on top of our current scene. So just to verify that you can see the same thing I'm seeing. We're here on a pretty nice autumn day in New York City, and we're just flipping through some of these images that we got into in the past, apparently. These are probably all relevant for the museum. I didn't get to flip through all of them, but I'm trying to go through an archive before we actually get to showing a little bit more around in an immersive way. And this just so happens to be part of my collection from this location. So I'll randomly flip through a couple images before we get to the main location. And I'm low on batteries, so let me just switch through as quick as I can. Once again, in front of the Unisphere. And we're going to switch to an app that allows us to be a little more augmented in our scene. And apparently the word is called Word Up. Now I'm going to leave the word in front of us, which I'm going to walk close to it and further away from it and just show a little bit of the visual which is on my screen. Just add it once more time because eventually I wanted to come to one of these type of apps where we can overlay our scene and share it in an augmented way. So the main app that we're going to use is this type of paint program. Just demonstrate it really quickly. And we'll be on. Okay, we'll be able to do what I want in about 10 seconds, which is about as much time as I have before I run out of batteries. And demonstrating once more. This is part of the scene from today. I'm going to drop it in and we'll go back to that in a second. I'll put in one more image from today that we'll refer to in this very short demo. And hopefully we can use those two images see if we could relocate it. Try one more time. I'm using two hands, so it's a little tricky at the moment. We're going to try to put in this image of the Makersphere, which is right next door. I'm going to try to drop in one more image which is relevant to the area. And I think it's important that are close to the time that I'm doing this and relevant to me. So we're going to try to drop in a few of these images. Right behind us is the Queens Museum. And if we look closely to some of our floating images, before I run out of batteries, which I'm about to, hopefully we get an idea of the scene as I walk around and get familiar. I have these floating overlays that I believe add to my scene, adds a little flavor and a little bit of interactivity, a little fun. I'll add it one more time. I'm gonna have to close it out really quickly. Oh, here. This was the image I wanted, but it was of the Unisphere, really.